Terminal lights in a suitcase by my side. You held my hand, said we'd be alright. Tears hiding behind that little smile, while they called my boarding zone for the last time. We promised distance couldn't change a thing. Swore our love was stronger than cities, stronger than time zones, stronger than miles. Back then, we believed everything, but airports teach you something nobody talks about. Every goodbye gets heavier when nobody knows the return date. I bought a one-way flight, chasing everything I dreamed about. You stayed behind, holding on to what we built. We said we'd make it through, but somewhere between the missed calls and the lonely nights, the distance stopped being miles, and became us. At first we talked for hours, FaceTime until sunrise, falling asleep together through different screens. You tell me about your day, I tell you about the city, and somehow it felt like enough until it didn't. Now our conversations sound rehearsed, like strangers trying to remember how they used to love each other. The silence got longer, the words got shorter, and neither of us knew how to stop it. Bought a one-way flight to become the man I wanted to be, but every achievement feels smaller without you there to see it. We kept saying just a little longer, until one day there was nothing left to wait for. Maybe love wasn't weak, maybe we weren't weak, maybe some dreams simply cost more than we expected. And sometimes the price is the person you wanted to share them with. I learned a new city, new streets, new faces, new skies, but I never learned how to come home without you. I bought a one-way flight, never knowing what I'd leave behind. I reached the destination, but lost the reason I wanted to get there. Now every runway looks the same, every airport feels familiar, and every departure reminds me of the day I watched my whole world standing at the gate, getting smaller as I walked away. It was supposed to be a one-way flight. Oh, I just didn't know our love was leaving too. Seductive low register, smooth late night delivery, yeah. You walk right past me in the daylight, like we never touched before. No texts, no calls, no names, no questions anymore. But when the city starts fading and the bars begin to close, your number lights my screen again, like it always knows. We're strangers when the sun is up, but that's never how the story goes. We only work after midnight, only love under neon lights. When the world's asleep, you come alive, and somehow so do I. We're a perfect mistake in the middle of the night, but when the morning never in the daylight. You know every scar I hide, every secret I don't tell. But ask me how we're doing, and I couldn't even tell. Cause we never made promises, never planned tomorrow. We only borrowed moments and gave them back with sorrow. The moon knows our names better than the sun ever will. We only work after midnight, only feel right in the dark. Every kiss feels like forever, every goodbye leaves a mark. You're my favorite bad decision, the habit I can't break, a love that only exists when the city's wide awake. No future, no past, just tonight. Maybe we're addicted to the version of us that only comes alive at 2 a.m. Maybe daylight tells the truth and darkness tells the lie. Or maybe it's the other way around. We only work after midnight, oh, only dance bloody street lights, only say the things we feel when nobody else can hear. Tomorrow we'll pretend again like none of this is real. But tonight you're in my arms, and that's enough to keep me here. Oh, 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 see you tonight, not tomorrow. The music's loud, the lights are bright. Everybody's dressed up for the night. Champagne glasses in the air, laughter floating everywhere. Friends keep pulling me to dance, telling stories, making plans. From the outside I look alright, but something's missing tonight. I smile when the cameras flash, I sing along with every song. But there's an empty chair inside my heart where you used to belong. A room full of people, and I've never felt so alone. 100 voices around me, but none of them sound like home. They say this should be my night, another year, another candle. But all I really want is the one thing I can't have. A room full of people and no you. Someone brought a birthday cake, everybody shouted my name. I made a wish and closed my eyes, but wishes don't rewrite goodbye. The candles disappeared in smoke, just like everything we were. And for a second through the crowd, I thought I saw you there. Maybe it's the memories, maybe it's the why, but every celebration somehow still brings you to my mind. Every laugh becomes an echo, every smile hides your face. Another birthday passes by, another year without your touch, and all these decorations can't cover what I miss so much. The candles burn, the music plays, the crowd keeps singing on, but in a room full of people, you're the only one who's Where are you? My birthday, miss you tonight. Not the same. A room full of people, know you. I never came home smelling like somebody else. Never hit my phone when you walked in. Never gave you a reason to doubt my loyalty. At least that's what I told myself. But every dinner became a rain check, every promise became next week. Every date night got replaced by another meeting, another deadline, another excuse. I thought I was building a future for us. I didn't realize I was building it alone. The other woman was my job, the one that got all my time, all my attention, all the best parts of me. You weren't competing with another person, you were competing with my ambition. And the worst part is, you never had a chance. Ooh. You'd fall asleep waiting for me, the lamp still glowing in the living room, while I stared at spreadsheets and city lights. From the 42nd floor I kept saying, just a little longer, just one more year, just let me get there first. But every promotion came with a piece of us missing. Success is strange, sometimes it gives you everything except the person you wanted to share it with. The other woman was my job, not because I loved it more, because I kept choosing it first. And love doesn't disappear overnight, it slowly packs its bags every time it chasing. I saw you on the corner yesterday, waiting for the light to change. For a second it felt just like old times, then reality stepped in. You used to know my coffee order, my worst habits and my biggest fears. Now we're just two passing shadows, trying not to stare too long. Funny how life can take two people, from tell me everything to how have you been. Now we're strangers who knew everything, every scar, every dream, every secret in between. You knew the songs I played when I was hurting, I knew the reasons you couldn't sleep. And isn't it crazy how time can turn a whole lifetime into a memory? Now all we do is smile politely, like we never shared a heart. Once knew when I was lying just by the way I said your name. Now we talk like co-workers, meeting in an elevator. There's 1,000 conversations missing between I love you and take care, but somehow that's where we ended up, two people pretending we're okay. Maybe moving on doesn't mean forgetting, maybe it just means learning how to act normal. Now we're strangers who do everything, the favorite movies, the childhood wounds, the little things nobody else noticed, the parts we never show the world. And isn't it strange how someone can go from being your entire universe to somebody united across a crowded street? Sometimes I wonder if you miss it too, not us, just the comfort of being understood by someone who knew every version of you. Now we're strangers who knew everything, and maybe that's the saddest kind of goodbye. No screaming, no dramatic ending, just two people carrying history in opposite directions, while pretending it's life. We didn't break because of cheating, no secrets hiding in the dark, no slam doors, no final screaming match, no villain in our story, no one to point a finger at, just two people trying their best and somehow still falling apart. That That's the part nobody prepares you for. Nobody was wrong, nobody was cruel, nobody stopped caring, nobody broke the rules. Sometimes love doesn't die in a fire, sometimes it fades with the seasons, and that's what makes it harder when there's no one to blame but life itself. You wanted things I couldn't give you, I needed things I couldn't explain. We kept trying to meet in the middle until the middle disappeared. Every conversation became heavier, every silence lasted longer. Not because we stopped loving, but because we stopped reaching each other. We were speaking from the same heart, just different worlds. Nobody was wrong, we were just becoming different people. The version of you I loved, the version of me you loved. Ay, ay, ay. They slowly changed, and neither of us noticed until holding memories. I spent months searching for a reason, a mistake, a moment, something to hate, something to fix, thick. But the truth was simpler and somehow sadder. Sometimes beautiful things end without a tragedy. My mistake, you were my chapter, and every chapter has an ending. Fourth floor, broken elevator, tiny kitchen, coffee stains on the counter. We were 23 with empty pockets, but somehow life felt full. Winter nights wrapped in one blanket, cheap takeout on the living room floor. You danced barefoot to old records, like the world outside didn't exist. Back then we had nothing, but somehow we still had us. Funny how success can buy a better life and still take away the person you love. Apartment 409 still knows your name, the hallway echoes haven't changed. You kept the living room light on every night, waiting for me to come home alive. But Wall Street stole my time away, turned late nights into every day. And the saddest thing I ever saw was coming home to darkness in apartment 409. At first you waited up smiling, and slowly you stopped asking where I'd been. Your coffee got colder beside the couch, while my ties still smell like downtown bars. You said I miss the man who used to laugh with me, but I was too busy chasing numbers to notice I was losing everything. success means nothing at all when there's nobody left to come home to. You were never meant for walls, never meant for settling down. Every time love got too close, you disappear without a sound. You chased horizons, not promises, collected sunsets, not plans. While I was building something lasting, you were slipping through my hands. Thought if I loved you enough, you might decide to stay. But some hearts belong to open skies and can't be asked to change. You chose freedom over us. You chose the road instead of love. No chains, no expectations, no one telling you where to run. And though it broke me watching you walk away so easily, I finally understand you weren't choosing someone else, you were choosing to be free. I remember what you told me on that cold September night. You're everything I ever wanted, but not everything I need in life. Those words still echo sometimes like a melody I can't escape. Because loving you was beautiful, but holding you is never fake. Some people search for forever, some people search for themselves, and you were always chasing answers beyond anybody else. You chose freedom over us. You chose the road instead of love. No chains, no expectations, no one telling you where to run. And though it broke me watching you walk away so easily, I finally understand you weren't choosing someone else, you were choosing to be free. I used to think I lost the battle to another pair of arms. Now I know the truth is simpler. You were never meant to belong. Not to me, not to anyone. Your heart was married to the wind. On before I came along. You chose freedom over us, and maybe that was always right, because love should never feel like giving up your own life. So I'll stop asking why you left and stop wishing you'd come back to me. Some people find their happiness in someone else's company, and some people find it under endless skies with nothing but tomorrow waiting in their Yeah. I laugh at all the right moments, post pictures with my friends, show up to every party like nothing ever happened. I tell everyone I'm doing better, that I'm finally moving on. And honestly, I've gotten pretty good at lying, because nobody asks twice when you smile the first time. Everybody thinks I'm fine, everybody thinks I healed. They see me living, but they don't see me at 2 a.m. Scrolling through memories, reading conversations I should have deleted, missing someone nobody knows I'm still missing. I learned how to hide it well, the jokes, the small talk, the fake confidence, the practice smile. People only see the version of me that survived the breakup. They never see the version that still breaks every night. Some wounds don't bleed, they just stay quiet. Everybody thinks I'm fine, because I never let them see the truth, that your name still crosses my mind. Every single day that some songs still hurt, some streets still feel empty, and some nights still belong to you. Yeah. Maybe healing isn't a straight line, maybe missing you doesn't mean I failed, but I wish just once someone could see through the smile and ask if I'm really okay. Everybody thinks I'm fine, and maybe one day I actually will be, but tonight the city is sleeping, the lights are off, and I'm alone with your memory again, pretending I'm over you to everyone except myself. The hardest person to fool was always me. You're still here every day, still sending those familiar little texts. But the longer I stay beside you, the emptier my heart feels. There are things I no longer tell you, because I know you wouldn't understand. I act strong in front of everyone, then cry alone at night, healing myself. I used to think having someone to love would make lonely days easier, but the saddest loneliness is feeling alone inside a relationship. Don't love someone who constantly makes you feel lost, even if they stay beside you. Their heart was never truly with yours. Yes, I have someone I love, but I still heal myself alone, wiping my own tears, surviving my own pain, like I'm alone in this world anyway. You're not a bad person, you just never understood what I needed. I never wanted anything huge, just someone willing to stay when I felt weak. Some nights I cried for hours while you peacefully slept beside me. The worst distance isn't miles apart, it's lying next to someone who can't reach your heart. Oh, women eventually leave when they get tired of being strong for too long. No one wants to leave the person they love, they just don't want to feel lonely anymore. Don't love someone who makes you carry everything alone. Love is supposed to feel like peace, not another place that exhausts your heart. Oh, one day you'll understand. Someone who truly loves you will never leave you alone on the days you need love the most. Rain falls on 8th Avenue, taxis blur into shades of blue. People rushing with somewhere to be, while I'm standing still with your memory. The city never slows down, but somehow every drop that hits the ground brings back a different piece of you. And all the things we used to do. I can handle sunny days, I can lose myself in crowded streets, but when the clouds begin to break, your ghost finds its way back to me. It's always the New York rain that makes me miss you again. Every street like reflection feels like a scene we were in. The city shines like silver across the midnight pavement, and every storm reminds me of a love I couldn't save. It's always the New York rain that brings your name back again. The diner on 42nd Street still serves coffee that tastes bittersweet. I pass the window where we sat, and suddenly I'm looking back. The skyline hides behind the clouds like the future we talked about. Funny how a million lights can glow and still leave someone feeling alone. I've learned how to move forward, I've learned how to let time pass, but rainy nights in New York always pull me to the past. It's always the New York rain that makes me miss you again. Every street light reflection feels like a scene we were in. The city shines like silver across the midnight pavement, and every storm reminds me of a love I couldn't save. It's always the New York rain that brings your name back again. Maybe it's the way the city softens when the thunder fills the sky. Maybe it's because we fell in love on a rainy July night. Or maybe some memories, oh, never really disappear. They just wait for certain weather to suddenly reappear. It's always the New York rain falling outside my window pane, turning every crowded avenue into a picture frame of you. The years keep moving forward, the seasons keep changing too, but every storm that finds this city somehow finds my heart too. And for a moment, you're standing next to me again. It's always the new you're gray that makes me miss you. 2020, 2020, 20. Every storm, soft rain on the unseen distant city. Traffic fade into silence. Summer of 2019 felt endless. Sunburned skin and cheap motel nights, windows down on coastal highways. You laughed and mixing with the radio. We thought growing older looked romantic, back when life was still uncomplicated. Just two kids chasing sunsets, like heartbreak belonged to other people. August disappeared too quickly, and somehow September changed everything. 'Cause the summer of 2019 was the happiest I've ever been, and maybe that's exactly why losing you hurts so bad. Now every time the weather gets warm, I feel sadness instead of freedom. Funny how one beautiful season can ruin summers forever. Yeah, you left on a cold September evening, crying beside my old apartment stairs, saying maybe love isn't enough anymore. And I remember pretending to stay calm while my whole chest fell apart quietly. Nobody tells you the end can sound so gentle. Now everybody posts beach pictures and rooftop parties every July, but all summer does to me now is remind me of goodbye. So I stopped loving sunsets after that year, stopped rolling down the windows when I drive, because some memories shine too brightly to revisit without pain. And no matter how many summers come after, part of me still lives back there in 2019, before September took you away. Back then I thought love was easy. Just show up and it'll stay. I didn't know the little things mattered, the text, the listening, the words you needed me to say. You asked for my attention, I gave you my excuses. You asked for my time, I gave you tomorrow, never realizing tomorrow was running out. I thought you'd always be there, and that was my biggest mistake. I learned how to love you right after I lost you. Funny how life teaches lessons when there's nobody left to practice on. Now I know how to communicate, how to stay when things get hard. But all this growth came too late, because the person who taught me is already gone. Now I notice every detail, the things I used to ignore. I know how important reassurance is. I know silence can hurt. I know I'm fine doesn't always mean fine, and leave me alone sometimes means please stay. But wisdom arrived after the goodbye. Some people become teachers without ever meaning to. I learned how to love you the moment I couldn't anymore. Now every relationship after you, it's a better version of me. And sometimes that feels unfair, because you deserve this version first. If I can meet you again just for 5 minutes, I'd probably spend all 5 saying thank you and sorry. I learned how to love because I lost you. I learned patience because I wasn't patient enough. I learned how to stay because I watched you leave. And every lesson I carry now has your name written on it. You were the heartbreak that turned me into a man. Amos's clean from nicotine. No smoke inside this apartment anymore. I even stopped carrying lighters, like maybe healing was finally real. People said I looked healthy, and now sleeping better, breathing easier. Funny how heartbreak disappears from your face long before it leaves your chest. Then tonight your picture showed up on somebody's Instagram story. You were smiling beside another man, like I never existed. So I bought one more cigarette, then another, then the whole damn pack. Standing barefoot on my balcony at 2 a.m., losing progress and pride. 'Cause seeing you move on so easily hit harder than I expected. And suddenly all those lonely nights came rushing back again. The city looked frozen beneath me, smoke mixing with the winter air. I remembered every promise I made myself about finally letting you It waits until you think you survive and shows up drunk and uninvited in the middle of an ordinary night. Maybe people don't really heal completely. Maybe they just learn how to function around the pain, until one tiny moment breaks everything open again. So I stood there chain smoking memories, watching ash fall into empty streets, feeling like the version of me who loved you never actually left. And somewhere between the last cigarette and the sunrise over downtown, I realized I'm missing someone. Everybody thinks I'm doing fine now. Whiskey downtown, girls in expensive dresses, laughing too loud in crowded bars, like heartbreak never happened. My friends post stories with me smiling, neon lights all over my face. Nobody sees me leave before midnight, just to drive nowhere again. 'Cause every Friday night, my hands still know that old route home. Funny how the body remembers what the heart tries to forget. So I drive past the street alone, windows down, radio low, passing that little corner where you used to laugh with your feet up on my dashboard. The city says I moved on, but these empty roads know the truth. No matter how many people surround me, every Friday night still ends with you. Ooh, still slow down in your apartment, even though you proudly moved away. Sometimes another girl sits beside me, but it never feels the same. They think I'm chasing freedom, living some fast downtown life, but honestly I'm just avoiding going home to silence. Loneliness sounds different in your 20s, not quiet tears or broken screams, just crowded rooms and fake smiles, while missing one person secretly. So another Friday fades into sunrise, another bar tab, another meaningless kiss, and another drive through streets that still belong to your memory. 'Cause people only see the nightlife, they never